Hey everyone, and welcome to another one of my videos. In my previous HR process demonstration, I showed how we can use DocuWare within an organization to submit a vacancy request form. That form was then approved and the vacancy position then became an open position within the organization. In this demonstration, I'm going to show how we can use our website, attach an application form to our website, and then have our applicants submit the application form into DocuWare and then show the application process within the business. Let's dive in. As you can see, I am on the current ao.co.za website. Within here, I have a list of current vacancies and the application form. If I click on the application form, I'm automatically redirected to the application form that has been built for this organization. I can tick to say whether this is an unsolicited application or not, or if I'm applying for a certain position, I can find the position that I'm looking to apply for in the drop-down list. I can then fill in the information as needed. I can give as much or as little information here for the applicant to fill in. We're able to, as you can see here, force a certain format in the emails so we can ensure that the person entering it is entering a valid email. Phone number we're able to do the same with as well. We've got drop-down lists available here for people to say how or where they found us from. And we can request people to attach or upload resumes, cover letters, or any certification that may be relevant for the position. I can link out to my data privacy statement. I can link out to any other documentation that I might request. What I'm also able to do within this form is give links that will download certain documentation to the local device of whoever's filling this in. This could include, for example, handbook. It could include terms and conditions, residency conditions, anything we're looking at adding onto this form. We can certainly include that in the downloadable content. Once I'm happy, tick the approval that I'm confirmed and everything is understood and the submission is correct. Click submit, and the form is then submitted away. I get a pop-up telling me as the applicant that my application has been submitted and that I will hear back from the company. If only does the screen pop up, I also receive an email telling me that my application for the position has been received. And if we now dive back into DocuWare, we'll see what's been received into the organization. And we can see here under tasks, I have one task awaiting. If I click on the task, I can see I have an application decision that has come to me for the position of head of sales. If I double click, I can see the application form on the right hand side. I can see any supporting documentation that was attached. And on the left hand side, presented to me are the options available at this point in the process. If I reject, I'm getting a pop-up saying, what is the comment? Do I want to automatically email the applicant telling them their application has been rejected? And if I do, what comment would I like to add into the email? I can add them to the talent pool. So I can say, look, at this point in time, we don't think these people are suitable for the job, but I want to add them to a pool of CVs that we've received, and we will use them for future job prospects in the future. I can say, actually, these guys look good, but let's get them in for an interview. So under the interview, I'm going to say, I want to hold the interview tomorrow. I want it at 1500. The attendees are going to be Fred Winner from the business, the interview is going to be a remote interview. That is going to happen at our address, and the meeting link is here. Again, this can all be automated should we need to. I'm going to say, yes, I want to email the applicant. And I want to say, please ensure you bring a copy of your driving license. Confirm. And that task has now left. Automatically in the background, the system has sent an email to the applicant telling them that congratulations, you have been accepted for an interview. Your interview is scheduled with Peters Engineering. It's been scheduled at this date and time with a link to the meeting that we added in our task. What it's also got then in the email is that please ensure you bring a copy of your driving license as we requested in the notes. If we wanted to, we could have the ability for the applicant to reject that time and suggest a new time. We could also add some fun things into this email as the requirements come up. If we fast forward a little bit now in the process, the interview has happened. We're happy with the applicant and we want to offer them the job. So close the email down, jump back into DocuWare. The application form has moved to the conduct interview stage in the business process, and I'm going to mark to say that we want to hire the candidate. So from within here, the system gives me the choices again. I'm just going to click confirm at this stage to say that we want to hire the candidate. That will then send the applicant an email telling them their application has been successful. We can send them their contract at that stage in time. We could kick off the contract application process. We've got a whole load of flexibility there of what we do after the applicant has been successful. And we can hook into things like a digital signature solution for signing. We could hook into document creation software so we could create the contract automatically.